TV.
What kind of foods do the kids like to eat? What kind of things do you prepare for them?
They like the dino chicken, mini corn dogs, macaroni and cheese.
Yeah. They're not really too fussed on fruit and veg and stuff.
No.
When Mum served dinner, I saw she wasn't exaggerating. These kids sat down at the table and they weren't even eating what they should have been. Where's the healthy food plan?
Yeah. Do you particularly like to cook or not really? I mean, some people don't like it. You do?
I love to cook.
You love to cook, right?
Mum just wasn't instilling her healthy eating habits, and I want to know why. What's the response that you get?
I don't like that.
Right.
I'm not going to eat that. I'm not going to try that.
Right.
It can be my own macaroni and cheese.
Yeah.
It's not from the box. You know, the chicken is not shaped like a dinosaur.
After the kids had their fill of what Mum had put out there, it was time for dessert.
Their end goal is to get through dinner as fast as possible so they can get dessert, and really as much as they can possibly hold.
Cookies.
There's 4 more left, guys.
Parker, how many cookies did you eat?
How many did you have?
What about you, Sydney?
The kids really should have been winding down after dinner, but when Dad took them upstairs, they were still very lively.
Parker! Parker can get, I won't say violent for a 4-year-old, but I mean, he gets very upset.
Parker was having a meltdown, and Dad was back to being a broken record again.
Stop, Parker. What is wrong with you? That's crazy. Now stop it. Stop it. Stop it, Parker. Honestly.
No discipline, locked doors, and bad eating habits. I've got plenty of food for thought on this family. It's time for me to leave. Tomorrow morning we will be having a discussion. These parents do know what they need to correct.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
I just think that they're waiting for somebody to give them a kick up the backside and give them some motivation to get on with it, you know? What I want to address the importance of the issues that you're going through and what I've noticed so we can get to the bottom of some of those, okay?
Okay.
So, can we talk about discipline?
Sure.
Okay. Who does what and when and for how long?
Yeah.
There's no consistency.
There's no fall. There's empty threats, and that's it.
Well, the thing is, you guys lack making a decision.
That's true.
Tracy, I don't know how you listen to your voice all day because every minute you are telling the children over and over again to stop doing something.
Yeah.
Look, you see this? This was made by you. Okay, this was made by Tracy. It's the record that says over and over and over and over again. Peyton, don't do that. Sydney, stop doing that. You're like a broken record. If I could snap this thing, here, I'll take that. A broken record. We need to stop this, okay? When it comes to actually stepping up and telling these kids, no, it's no. It doesn't appear. Now, why is that?
Like, I don't think I know how to do that. Not effectively.
And then I go upstairs in the house and there are locks on the doors. So now your kids can lock themselves away from their parents. That's not a good thing. You should always be able to go into your child's bedroom. If there was a fire, then what?
We'd have to scramble to find a key because there's normally...
Scramble? You can't scramble when there's a fire. You'd be kicking that door down, or at least trying to. I mean, it's not common sense, the pair of you. It's really not. The fact that they can just lock that door, and let's face it, they're locking that door against the pair of you when they don't want to hear what you have to say, or they can't get their own way. They lock the door and use it. I mean, that should never happen.
change that.
Yeah.
What I want to go on to next is meal times, because this is when I'm seeing no common sense. There's no logic behind what you do, really.
They pretty much dictate what they want to eat.
And for an easy life, you say, okay, fine. But actually, it's not an easy life. Not when I'm watching the kids eat the amount of food that they ate yesterday that didn't even consist of one piece of fruit or one piece of vegetable. If you're going to give your kids food that are high in fats and sodium and sugar, their blood sugar level is going to peak. You're going to get like a 10-minute spurt, and then the kid's going to come down. They're going to need that raised again. I'm hoping one of you two are going to justify why that happens.
I just don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear the whining and the complaining about what I put in front of them.
You and 200 million other parents. But sometimes, as parents, you have to do the things that you don't want to do.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm hearing is you guys saying the same thing over and over again and no results. Well, guess what? We've got to change the results, right? Which means we've got to change. So I look forward to seeing you guys very, very soon, because you're going to be rolling up your sleeves and working hard. Thank you.
Good, thank you.
Coming up on Supernanny, Parker goes into overdrive. And will Joe get through to Mom?
You can get tough and you're going to deal with these kids. You know why? Because these kids are going to carry on like that and walk over you.
When Supernanny returns.